Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a specific reading for the collective that is good. This reading is for someone who has a twin flame that is under a binding spell that's been hexed by a karmic energy. I don't know if this is your story or not, but if it is, it will resonate with you in some type of way. But there's a twin flame connection that was broken apart or separated because someone got with someone that put a hex on them. This feels like it could be a masculine twin. Doesn't have to be a masculine twin. It can be a feminine twin as well. But the reason why this particular person is not able to come back to you is because there's a hex on them that was put on them by someone they're dealing with, right? So the question I want to ask my spirit guides is, how did this person hex this person? And if the curse that was put on this person can be broken. Okay, take it how it resonates. I don't know how this is going to come out. I'm going to do my best to make it make sense. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. And let's see what this is. What's the story behind this twin that is under a hex or a curse? How did this energy curse this person? Who is this person that was cursed? And why did the person that cursed them curse them? How can the curse be broken? Let me see something. Hold on. I need to get something for comfort. Hold on. All right, so let's see. All right, I'm ready. Oh boy. Okay. Who is this person that's under the curse, and who put the curse on them, and how can the curse be broken? Who is this person that's under the curse? Who is the person that's under the curse? Who is the person under the curse? The masculine. So the masculine is the one that's under the curse or has the curse on them. They were cursed by someone. Someone hexed them, cursed them, bound them, whatever. So it's the masculine energy that we're talking about that was put under a curse. Okay, how did this masculine become cursed by this person? What did this person do to this masculine to curse them? Gave them money or offered them money? They could have so how this person got cursed by this other energy was by this other energy offering this masculine something that wasn't real. They gave them an opportunity, or they offered them an opportunity. They accepted the offer. The offer was never a good deal. This person thought it was. Whoever gave them this offer, made this offer, lied to them. So the way this person got trapped in this karmic cycle with this third party is by the third party telling this person something that wasn't true. Made this person believe that if they accepted this position, this offer, this gig, this whatever this was, they would make a lot of money. It's almost like they were hired by someone to do their dirty work, or they were hired by someone to kind of cover up their scheme. They were hired by someone to spy on someone else. I don't know what that means. At the bottom, we got the Eight of Swords and the mature man with the courtship card here. So let's stick to the message. So the masculine was the one that was deceived. The masculine is the one that is under some type of illusion spell. The masculine is the one that's trapped in the karmic cycle. Okay. Who is this person that did this to the masculine? Who is this person, or is this a person that did this to the masculine? Or what did this to this masculine? Okay. What did this for this masculine? We got Message of concern. What did this? Who did this to this person? Who did this to this person? Or how did this happen? So I guess the question I'm asking them is, how did this happen to this person? In order for this to happen to this person, they must have been in a really bad situation where they needed some type of help. So it's like this person could have went to someone to get their help because maybe they were going through a bad situation. They went to this person, asked them for their help. This person said, I can help you. You can come and stay with me. You don't have to pay any bills. You don't have to do anything. Just stay here until you get back on your feet, right? That was the message, right? Or that was the plan, to stay somewhere until they got back on their feet. So this person got lost somehow along the way. And when they needed a break, they went to someone to get them to help them with something or something like that. For example, I don't want to make it complicated. Let's just say this person was looking for a job, right? Every job they had was not paying them enough money, or every situation they went to, it wasn't enough. So instead of doing work the regular way or making money the legal way or doing things the right way, this person decided, you know what? I've been trying to make money the right way for so long, and every time I get a job, I get fired, or whatever the case may be. I need something that's going to bring in steady income, or I need something that's going to make me successful. I need a way out of this mindset or this situation. What can I do, right? That's how they feel. Somebody either overheard this person, knew this person, saw this person in this energy and said, I can help you. This person says, okay, how can you help me? If you want to make some fast money, I got a job you can do. And when you do this job, you're going to get paid right away. They do the job, they get paid, the money is good. They like the way, how quick the money came in. They like what they did, right? So they kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it until they got caught up. And it's like now they can't get out of it. They can't stop it. They can't, they don't know any other way, right? So it's like, I don't know. That's what changed this person's path. That's what changed this person's life. Whatever this was, this is what changed this person into this person. So something happened in the past where they needed some type of way out of something, and the only way out of something is doing something illegal to get them out of it. Like if this was a child that grew up in an environment where there was a lot of drug dealers around, it's either sell drugs or do drugs. This person chose to sell drugs and not be a user of drugs. So they went to the other side of it, but it was still not the right path nonetheless, right? So it's like, that's how they got caught up in this situation. All right. Who is this person that did this to this person? Or how did this happen to this person? So basically, this person chose the wrong path. And it's like, ever since they chose that path, they haven't been able to do anything else. It's like, I remember I have an older son. When he was a teenager, he was just doing things going the wrong way. And as a mother, I tried to help him get back on the right path. But it came to a point when my son told me that the path that he was on was the path that he chose, and he had to see it through. And that broke my heart, because as a mother, how do you accept the fact that your child is willing to live this way versus living this way because they feel like this way is better for them, when you know that it's not, right? So how did this person get here? How did they get here? What happened to them that made them decide to do whatever this was they did? What happened to them? Something happened to this person. Could be a mother figure. Could be their mother. The first question I asked them was, who did this to this person, if it was a person or not. There was an older woman here that saw, this is giving Charles and Netta. And I know this is a little bit different, but Charles is really a man. I mean, Netta is really a man. Netta is really a man. I want to say pretending to be a woman, or lives his life as a woman. Charles was an abandoned child. His family could have abandoned him or left him broke or whatever. I don't know Charles' backstory. But because Charles lived in the projects and Miss Nettle was a next door neighbor of his who knew the family, saw Charles in a bad situation and offered to bring him into her home. And eventually they ended up in a relationship or married supposedly as husband and wife. So this person's path was destroyed at an early age. It's like for them, they saw no hope for their future. So this was their only way to get out of the projects or to get out of a situation by choosing to do whatever this was they did. Right or wrong, it doesn't matter. They didn't see it as right or wrong. They seen it as their only option. So they accepted this offer from this person because they saw it as their only option. But again, this offer was no good from the start. It looked like a good offer or a good opportunity, but it really wasn't. It could have started off good, but it's not good anymore, you know? We got a privileged lady. Yeah, this older woman, for some of you, this masculine was dealing with, had a lot of money. And she could have took him in, cleaned him up, gave him a place to stay, bought him a car, got him a job, made him feel better, da-da-da-da-da. And now she feels like she owns him, you know? She owns him. She paid for him to get out of jail. She paid for him to get a better job or whatever the case may be. She helped this person become this successful person they are right now. So she feels like she owns this person. So she uses that to keep him or make him feel guilty every time he wants to leave. So every time he wants to leave, now that he has his shit together or now that he has the resources to do it, every time he wants to leave this person now and go off on their own, this person brings up all the things they did to this for this person to help them get where they are. Okay? It's almost like making them feel guilty or something. Or they threaten to take away everything they gave this person. So again, manipulation. This person will tell this person, if you leave me, I'm going to take back everything I ever bought you, the clothes, the house, the shoes, whatever I gave him, taking it all back. If you want it, you got to stay here. You know what I'm saying? She used her power to abuse him. So somebody used their power to abuse this person. It could have been a mother figure or someone else. But it was a feminine energy that abused this masculine at an early age and made them see women different. So now they see women as possessions or objects or toy or things they can play with. They don't have any emotional connection to women because of their past history with their mother, who didn't show them any love. Occupation. Okay, so whatever this is that was put on this masculine, this binding spell that was put on this masculine, can it be broken? Can this binding spell be broken? Somebody even paid to put this spell or work on this person. They didn't do it themselves. Somebody else did it for them. So I feel like if this person knows that somebody else did this to them, they can go back to the person who did it and they can reverse the spell. Because somebody here knows how to reverse the spell work that was used on this person to keep them in this energy. But this person doesn't know anybody that can do that. So it's like they don't know who to go to get the help they need to break this binding spell that's on them. They're not into spirituality, or they don't have any knowledge of how that works, and they don't know what to do. But the cord has to be cut between him or them and this third party energy in order for the spell to be broken. False person. Yep. So in order for the spell to be broken on this particular person's energy, they have to find someone that knows how to do a cord cutting that can cut the cord between them and this third party energy. Okay. It may cost them some type of money to get this done, but if they find the right person who can do it, it can be done. All right. Take it how it resonates. Anything else? Official person. Yeah, for some of you, this is even somebody here that could be legally married to someone here. And in order to separate, they have to go through a divorce. They have to go to court to get a divorce or some type of legal separation. because somebody here doesn't have any rights to whatever they have with this person. And in order to be able to get anything from this person, they have to take this matter to court, and someone else has to decide how to split up their assets or their resources. All right, let's see. Let's get some tarot on this. For some of you, this person is going through the process of doing that right now. Some of them are going to someone to get help. But it's like every time they go to this person to get therapy, to get help, to get counseling, to get guidance, something happens and then this person stops coming back. So it's like this person could be sneaking away to go get the help they need from somebody here, but they can't do it openly. They have to do it privately. But if this person has someone watching this masculine, they don't have any privacy. Everything they do is being recorded, watched, or monitored by someone else. So even if they find a way to get away from this person, somebody else is going to be watching them. So everything they do gets back to this person somehow. Okay, what's this? Going back to the original question. Who is this person that's under this binding spell? Who is this person that's under the binding spell? So they're telling me this is someone's twin. This is someone's twin flame that's under this binding spell. And that's why this connection is being blocked between the two of you, because this person is under some type of binding spell. So for some of you, this is a love spell that this person is using on this masculine to keep them away from you. Every time the spell work wears off, they go back and pay for another spell to be done on this person. And just like that, they're back under that spell again. So this is like a witch doctor that somebody has in their family. And every time the spell work wears off this masculine and they start to see things clearly, this person goes back to the practitioner and pays them to do another spell to blind this person again, to block them again. So how does this person do this spell work on this masculine? Are they doing this by themselves, or is somebody else helping them do this? This 8 swords. It's something they'd use. It's something they say to this person. They say something negative to this person, or they threaten this person somehow with something they have on them. So the way this third party energy keeps this masculine from leaving them is by threatening to reveal, to expose the things that they do behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, this person has some type of, I want to say, hidden fetish that them and this third party do together. So it's like, if you walk away from me, I'll tell everybody who you really are, or that you like to do this, this, and that. It's a threat on them. They place threats on them. They make threats to them. They threaten to expose them. Expose them for what, though? So what are the threats that this person's making to expose this masculine with? What kind of threats is this? What's the threat? Like, what are they using to make this person afraid to leave them? It's like a threat. Like, I'm telling you, if you leave me, I'm going to tell everybody about X, Y, or Z, and everybody's going to know the truth about who you really are. And after that, nobody ain't going to want to be with you no more. Like, 2 of Wands. This person may like the same sex. For some of you, this is a down low masculine energy who likes the same sex, and this third party knows that. They even have sex together with the same sex sometimes, and they know that this person doesn't want people to know that side of them, or that is that they do that type of stuff. So it's like, if you leave me, I'm going to tell the person you're trying to go to that you're into sex with the same sex. So this person knows what this person has been doing, like secretly been doing behind your back. They know all the dirty secrets. So the threat is, I will expose your dirty little secrets to your so-called precious loved one, and they won't want you anymore. So that's what they're using to this, for this person to stay with them. They're threatening to expose them. I don't know what this is. Somebody's just a fucking coward. Like, even if this person got dirt on you or them, it's like, why do you care if it's not true? If it's not true, because they're saying it's not true, right? That's not true. I'm not like that or whatever. But this person's saying it is true. That's why you like this or that, because you like this or that, right? And this person's in denial. Somebody is in denial about how they feel. So what's blocking some of you is that somebody is trying to deny how they really feel about you. They tell themselves they don't care about you, they don't love you, they don't want to be with you, that they're happy with the person they're with. But that's not the truth. They are not happy with this person they're with. They are miserable together. All they do is argue, fuss, and fight. The only time they're not arguing, fussing, and fighting is when they're having sex. And even the sex ain't that good. So, I don't know. I just heard somebody's tired of this dry pussy. I don't know. So, no, we ain't talking about that. Anyway, so the way for this person to get out of this energy is to stop being afraid to face themselves or deal with this issue they have, or let somebody know that they're not happy with them and move on. Like, staying with somebody you're not happy with doesn't make any sense. But this person seems to think it makes sense to stay with the person they're with rather than leave everything they have together and walk away with nothing. So for some of you, this is a masculine who's not willing to walk away from what they have built with someone else. Because even though whatever they built with this person is not perfect, it's all they have. So they rather keep what they have rather than lose what they have and end up with nothing. Because there's no guarantee that you will take them back. So because there's no guarantee that you're going to take them back, they're not going to walk away from what they have to be with you. Take it how it resonates. So for some of these masculines, they're doing it to themselves. They're blocking themselves. Yeah, they're fighting with themselves about walking away from somebody else because they don't want to walk away with nothing. They want to keep what they have, but they can't keep what they have with this other person because what they have with this other person is not real. It's fake. It's fake love. So this person is under the illusion that the love they have for this other person is real love, but it's not real love. And they know it's not real love because it doesn't feel like it felt with you. But instead of them being honest with themselves and admitting that to themselves, they rather try to lie to themselves and convince themselves that what they have here is better than what they don't have. So they don't have you. So what they have is better than not having nothing at all. They're settling for something here. So somebody here is already settled with someone here. They're settled with this person. They're not going to leave this person to be with you. They're under the bonding spell because they refuse to go within and do the work they need to do to heal from their past trauma. So they're trauma bonded to this person. And that's why they can't leave this person. They're trauma bonded to each other. They have the same problems, the same issues. I don't know. So for some of you, this masculine stuck in this karmic cycle because they want to be there. They don't want to leave. They won't leave. They won't go. They won't leave the person behind. Every time they leave the person, they go right back. And when they get back together, it's the same way it was before. Nothing has changed. But it's like, I know this person. At least I know this person is crazy. Or at least I know this person will act right if I just do this or that. So they're compromising themselves by being there. I don't know. So can this person get free from this part? Can we get this person some advice if this is them? So how can this person get out of their head about this situation and move on from this person from their past? What can they do to get out of the situation? Because they need some kind of courage or strength or motivation or some inspiration or something. They lack motivation. They lack courage. They lack knowledge. They lack wisdom. They lack discernment. I don't know. This masculine seems like they don't know what they want. Like they're confused about everything. They're confused about everything. They're confused about everything. So this person may be under some type of conflict magic. That's how they got bound to this karmic. Okay, I understand. So for you guys that know, for whoever this person is under a binding spell by way of conflict magic, confusion spells. The person they chose uses conflict magic on them to keep them stuck and confused. And that's why they don't know which way to go. So this person don't know which way to go because they're always confused. They're under conflict spell or work or magic by somebody else. They think they're with their twin. So they're confused because whoever they chose to be with uses conflict magic on them to keep them stuck and confused. So can they get free from this conflict magic or spell work that's being used on them by this third party? I don't know. They can get out of it, but they got to go through a rebirth or a transfer or some type of, I don't know. This looks like a, so this is a Queen of Swords in reverse. Is a very malicious person. They're very evil. They don't have good intentions, right? So it's like if they leave this person behind, they know this person's going to destroy them. So the reason why this person won't leave this third party behind, because they know if they try to leave this person, they're going to destroy them and everything they built. So they don't want to lose whatever they built. So they're willing to comply or allow this person to have control over them because they want to keep what they have. Yeah, they don't want to lose what they built or something. I don't know. So they're holding on to their possessions. This is like a loveless marriage, but there's a lot of wealth here between them and somebody. This person could take care of them or vice versa. And to walk away would mean they would lose access to those things. And that's why they're not walking away from that person. They don't want to lose access to those things. All right, take it how it resonates. Yeah, they can walk away if they want to, but for this person, they don't want to walk away from what they have with this person. They don't want to destroy what they built together, right? So that's how that's why they won't leave. So there's multiple masculines here I'm reading for. Some people here are wanting to walk away from a situation, but they can't because of whatever reason. And then some of them want to walk away, but they don't know how. So for some of them, they're trying to figure out how they can get away from this person without getting themselves caught up. I don't know. Somebody who needs to sell their house. I don't know. Let's move on. The reason Eight of Swords then came out twice. So it's like some of these masculines are bound to these third parties because their resources are tied together. Their finances are tied together. They have a family together, whatever this is. And they don't want to lose or walk away from what they've built with that person. So it's like it's cheaper to keep her than it is to walk away, because walking away means they walk away with nothing. So for some of them, they're there for selfish reasons. All right. So is this masculine going to be able to come back into union with their divine counterpart? A warlock demon is trying to mate with you. Pray and meditate on Psalms 35, 23, 101, 91. Somebody's trying to mate with you. For some of you, the reason why this person's not coming back to you because they're a fucking warlock demon trying to mate with you. So this is another message, right? There's a masculine here that you walked away from successfully because this was a warlock demon you were attached to. This was not your divine counterpart. This person was pretending to be your divine masculine, but they were not. This was a devil in disguise. And that's why it was hard for you to walk away from this person, because they were using some type of love spell on you to keep you bound to them. But the love spell has been broken from you, and now you can move on. So this person was using spell work on you, collective. This was a warlock you were attached to. So for some of you, you have a karmic masculine here that was using spell work on you to keep y'all bound together. But you're no longer bound to this person anymore. You're free to move on, all right? The cord between you and this person has been cut. All right. There are snakes in your grass, okay? So be mindful. There are snakes in your grass. This was a snake in your grass. Somebody fucked around and they're about to find out. Misery loves company. Sad, depressed, misery, missing you and lonely without you. So this person hung themselves. So for some of you, you completed a karmic cycle with your divine masculine. For some of you, this person got attached to a warlock demon, or a warlock demon is attached to them energetically. And every time y'all come together and have sex, that demon has access to your energy, right? So to protect you from this person and the demon attached to them, your spirit guides are moving you away from this person for your own protection. Because what you don't know about this person has some type of demonic spirit on them that's trying to connect with you energetically to feed off of your energy. You don't see it because you don't want to see it. You don't think this is your person because this person wouldn't be this way. I don't know, but whoever this masculine is, they're under some heavy spell work. And I don't know what kind of spell work it is, but it can't be easily broken just by your efforts alone. It has to be the both of you working as a team to fight against this demonic spirit. So it's going to take both of y'all to work towards with each other to defeat this demonic energy. I don't know. It's like some of y'all are being asked to help this person defeat this energy because this person don't know what they're doing. Maybe you know how to fight against certain energies and they don't. So it's like they need you to help them fight against this demonic spirit that's attacking them. But some of y'all need to know that whatever this energy is that's attacking them, it will attack you too if you get involved in a situation. Like you're going to put yourself in the line of fire. You're going to be getting beat up too a little bit by this energy. But I feel like both of y'all working together, y'all can destroy this person. But I don't know how that's going to come together for some of you. But someone here is about to experience an unfortunate ending because of this. I don't know what this is, but this is going to end for somebody very tragically. It's not going to end well for somebody here. If this is your masculine that's under the binding spell that this karmic put on them by using spell work to do it, whatever spell work they used to bind this masculine to them is going to return back to sender. And when it returns back to them, it's going to hit them harder than to hit you or them. So whoever did this binding spell on this particular person didn't. Okay, so here's the thing. For some of y'all about to go to war with someone. Y'all about to get into it with a third party energy that's attached to this masculine. The two of y'all are going to have some type of physical altercation where the two of y'all are going to go at it and one of y'all going to walk away successfully. One of y'all ain't. Somebody going to be carried away in the body bag and somebody going to be, I don't know. So to avoid whatever the fuck this is, because this is not your karma. If this masculine is running away from a psychotic person who is chasing them down because they left their ass behind, whatever this is, do not let them in. Because what comes with them is a crazy ex of theirs that is going to stop at nothing to finish what they started. And if you're in the way of this person's karma when it hits them, you're going to get hit by it too. Okay? That's all I got for you. Your best advice is to walk away from this person and let them fight their own demons. All right? Let this person fight their own demons. Whatever demons they conjured up to attack you are now attacking them, and they got to fight their own demons now by themselves. All right? That's their outcome. That's their future outcome. And that's justice for you. All right? So, yeah, some of these karmics did put binding spells on these masculines. And some of these masculines are really trapped in these karmic cycles because of their own choosing. Some of them choose to be this way. They don't want to do the work to heal or change or do the things they got to do to improve their health. They want to stay toxic and low vibration, so leave them where they at. Don't be fighting with yourself or blaming yourself because your person doesn't want to do the work or because this person doesn't want to be with you. Let them be with whoever they with, because trust me, they are not happy together. Whatever they got going on will be destroyed one way or the other, because it cannot, what you build off the sweat, blood, and tears of somebody else will not stand. It will be destroyed, and it will come back to you. So whatever this was, whoever this is, I really feel bad for them, because when this karma hits them, if they did this to you or this has been done to them or not, whoever did this is going to be hit with karma so bad that they're going to wish that they were dead. But death won't come for them until this is over. So even death won't save them. Like, they got to go through this karma and feel this pain, or go through this pain, because they put this on somebody else to bear. So it's going to come back to them the way it came to you, but 7 times worse. All right. This is a completion for you as well. Take it how it resonates. The stars are aligning for you. Please read Proverbs 24:17. Do not celebrate when your enemies fall. Do not celebrate when your enemies fall is the message. The stars are aligning for you, collective. You are the judge, the Hierophant. You made the choice to walk away from this warlock demonic energy that was attached to your person and or you, and you saved yourself from this karma. All right. What's in your heart? Write it down. All the downloads and dreams and numbers and messages and visions you're having are all downloads from your spirit guide to show you what's about to happen. So for some of you, this is going to be important information for you to write down. So when it happens, when you witness it, you can go back and reference it, because you're going to be able to witness this when it happens. And it's not going to be a nice view, okay? But I don't know. You may not like what you see. Somebody's about to be exposed, and you may not like what you see. So your enemies are being exposed, and you may not like what you see, because some of these people you thought were your friends and your family and your loved ones, they were your enemies the whole time, working with the devil to destroy you. I'm sorry. You were born into a family of karmics. Your family bloodline was karmic. You're the only one that was not a karmic. You were the only one chosen to break the cycle, and you did. And now your family could be mad at you because you walked away from all of them and left them behind. Some of you left your children behind. Take it how it resonates. Political officer. We also had the official person with the Kipper deck. So this is official business. This is a legal matter for somebody as well. These are political officers in high positions that have been doing this to young children or people in general. And they're going to be destroyed. All right, anything else? Illusions of choices, the lesser of two evils. So basically, somebody here chose between the lesser of two evils, but both choices were bad choices. Neither one of them were good. There's only 2 choices, life or death. That's it. The other options you think you have, they're all illusions. It's life or it's death. It's live or it's die. What do you choose? Somebody here chose death. Somebody here chose life. Whoever chose life will live on and see another day. And whoever chose death will take their last breath. This is mind manipulation. Somebody's under heavy spell work by someone influencing their decisions. Mind control, MK Ultra. I don't know. But these cups they're all an illusion. The 7 of Cups came out somewhere. This was all an illusion somebody created for you. This was never real. Somebody here's got left behind, being left behind, leaving behind. All right? Did death spells on you. To death do you part. To death will you part. The end of this story is going to end in death for someone, and that's how the 2 of you are going to separate and part ways, by way of death. That's the only way somebody can get out of this situation, is by way of death. Somebody will have to transition to get out of this mess. That's the only way they're going to be able to get out of this, is to transition. Make the transition. The Tower could be transition. It also could be the next lifetime. This may be next lifetime for somebody here. Spiritual authority. You have high spiritual authority and ranking. You have been given power by God to make the decision to call judgment on these people, to return all black magic, blocking spells, spell work of any kind back to the sender. So you have been put in position by the Most High God, ancestors, and spirit guides to return all black magic back to the senders that have been sending it to you, says the Lord. He has given you the authority to speak life into your situation and to speak death on those who cursed you. I don't know. I'm done. Ashe.